Oh, hi there. Did you miss us?
Oh god, where's my hat?
Last time on Salty Entertainment Fisheye Time, we uncovered a secret entrance to a kobold lair containing what we hope is our dear friend Badtooth. And we begin journeying into the mines when we hear the yipping.
Yipping. Very faint yipping from within the cave.
Hyenas.
The mine.
I still think it's
Are there yips like that?
More like his, yeah. There's a little rapid succession of yip, like a very faint, like, yip, and there's a yip. Yes, hear it.
Yeah. Glad it wasn't yipping.
I try to crouch down a little bit as low as I can, and I put a hand on both of my compatriots' shoulders, both of them.
Oh.
You don't know that yet, Silver Orb.
And I say,
you don't know that yet.
I say, soft steps make light work, as my mother used to tell me.
Yep.
No, yip. Let's go. Oh, wait, I can't see in the dark. Somebody else. I don't want to light a torch.
I'll lead.
I need to put my hand on somebody's shoulder who can see in the dark.
I'll take the lead. I'm walking forward.
Okay. All right. So as you enter, you notice that these tracks kind of the tracks do fall short, as though this path was not yet completed. Shortly into the cave, about 10 or 15 feet, it does branch off to the left and to the right. You do see a faint glow to the right. A torch on the wall is actually burning, illuminating what looks like large wooden tables. There are stairs that do lead down to the right. However, to the left, you do notice that it more naturally leads down. And it seems as though it does lead down to where the first entrance begins. The first entrance that you noticed, anyway.
So to the left we could head deeper, to the right Hemi could probably take a look around. It looks like a torch is lit.
Oh, if there's light, I wouldn't mind going up and taking a peek. I have quite the keen peepers.
Do we want to head towards the torch?
We could just, I could kind of bend my head in and take a look-see.
Okay. Yeah, so only about 10 feet until you reach the stairs. You can reach the stairs now, or even where you're at, you could see the tables and the torches to see if anything's nearby.
Yeah, is there anything at the tables?
What I would like for you to do is give me a perception check.
I would be honored.
What do you see with your peepers?
25!
I can show you the world.
This makes up for, like, the last 30 sessions I've played.
All right. Well, at the tables, you don't really see anything abnormal. You can see through some of the light that is coming down through the cracks of the tables. Small, looks like lumps, maybe sacks, but they seem to be breathing.
Plural, sacks?
Yes, S-A-C-K-S.
Like, approximately how big?
They look about 5 feet-ish, 4 to 5 feet-ish long.
Oh, I give the universal sign for...
Did you get?
I didn't study that language.
Yeah, I went up to take a look around the corner with the lamplight.
Well, then I would have hung back while you went up with him to take a look. So I will draw my swords and.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand there and look at you.
I found something.
Okay.
It's okay. You don't understand Druidic.
I don't have
it's
sign
fine.
language. I have Common and Leonin.
Druidic sign language.
I kind of...
Obvious is not on there either.
I don't know how much I've encountered kobolds, but I really want to check for traps as we go through here.
Okay.
So can I As we begin, as my compatriots advance forward towards me, I want to take a quick scan of the ground as I begin walking forward and look for any abnormalities or trappings.
All right, I would say with your perception check, I'll still let that linger here. You do not notice any traps in this area.
Okay. And I advance towards the sacks and start gently pulling them out from under the... You said they were under a table.
Yes.
I kind of start pulling them out.
What are Revga and Kryson doing?
Now, when you they're just sacks, like burlap sack.
Yeah, it looks like burlap sacks under the tables.
Oh.
And they're just out in the open, like...
Under the tables, yeah.
Out in the open under the table.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess since I can see in the dark,
This
I
is
will...
lit as a torch.
Yeah, so I'm going to
It's
venture...
darker under the tables, but...
Remind me again what
Is
the
that how
terrain-
shadows work? I'm sorry.
Remind me again what the terrain is like around the tables. Like, how many... Are there walkways? Are we in a big open space? Just give me a bit of an idea.
I would say this room is about 20 feet deep, and it does stretch off. As you come down the stairs, you can turn left. Further down, you do see a cart and another set of tracks.
Alright. So I'm going to just kind of separate myself from them at the light. And maybe if I can see the cart with the tracks further down.
Right.
Let me put it this way, I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Okay.
So what can I see? That was a better way to phrase my question, honestly.
Okay.
Tracks in a minecart.
I would say that you can see this minecart that is sitting on a set of tracks at 60 feet. You do see that it does branch off near where the cart is rested.
Uh-huh.
And let's see what else. You do see a few barrels. Look pretty decrepit, rotten. They're broken. It looks like there's nothing in them.
How many splits were there in the minecart path?
There's only one.
So it's just splits into two?
Yes.
Okay.
Just gonna paint this in the air here,
Okay,
real quick.
yeah. All right, yeah.
It's a little difficult to explain. So, I would say you're right here, right? And you're looking this way.
Okay.
The cart is here, and the tracks lead that way.
So it's perpendicular to the...
Yeah,
I
perpendicular to where you're looking. And then the other set of tracks comes down along, and I can just show you here real quick.
Oh.
So you're looking at it, it goes, the tracks go that way. The other set comes down this way.
So one
So
of them
it can't
is
turn
like...
to the direction from where it's at.
Okay.
You would have to go up the tracks and then come back this way.
I see.
That's difficult. Harder to explain than I thought it would be.
Three-dimensional
For some reason,
areas.
a little
Yes.
bit, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, make a map of the mines.
I'm just going to stand
I'm
next
just
to you.
trying to map out a rail.
I have a player question. How does readying an action still exist in 5e, or is that...
Yeah.
You use your reaction to ready an action for a trigger.
Okay. Does it have to be very specific, or is it... And if I ready an action, do I have to initiate it?
No.
Okay. I would like to stand behind him as he's pulling out a sack and stuff, and I would like to ready an action to, if something out of this sack screams or is aggressive, I'd like to punch it in the throat.
The perceived
So
throw.
I feel hostile would be the good word to use.
A hostile action and or scream, I would want to punch it in the throat.
All right, so Hemi starts pulling at the sacks from below the table. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. As you begin pulling on the sacks, or one of the sacks anyway, it actually slips right. I guess it moves easily. It almost separates.
Oh no.
You think, and underneath is a sleeping kobold.
Do I recognize him?
No. You do not.
Does he wake up?
No, he does not.
I look behind me at Kryson and I go, yeah, Jesus.
Are these are naturally like evil things for us, right? Nothing, no good redemption. I'm talking.
Really,
okay.
it really depends on who you talk to. I mean, everything has a soul. Sure, kobolds are naturally inclined to evil,
Well,
but
thank you, Mr. Silverorb. It does look like Mr. Hemlock gets a 1d4 inspiration.
Oh, you begged for it and you got it.
And he's like, all right.
Begging and a pleading.
He's defenseless.
Yes, he's defenseless.
I could kill him.
Oh, it doesn't make me feel good. I mean,
I could kill him.
He's just a defenseless creature.
We could leave it go, but he'll probably attack us later, and then we'll kill him.
Am I still around to hear and be aware of this?
You went and looked for mine cards.
You're not too far
I
away.
was scouting the area to make sure y'all didn't get busted trying to touch bags.
You're not too far away from them. However, they are whispering, trying not to wake a kobold.
I could kill him.
Let me know if I become
And I just kind of like shing my claws.
I'll roll a 1d10 or 1d20 and see if,
Okay.
because you're focusing on trying to see what's up ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to like scout and make sure we aren't caught because I'm thinking we're trying to be smart about this right now.
It appears as though
I'm willing to not. I'm just saying I could.
you're hyper aware. I would say that yes, you're able to.
And I assume I see the sleeping kobold.
As they're bickering, you do hear them bickering. You can turn around and see that they are.
Yeah, because if I hear them bickering, I'm gonna look,
sleeping kobold.
and then I see them arguing over the sleeping kobold, and I want to like creep my way in
Right there.
and kind of like
Fundus.
grab you by your ear, grab you by like your hair and your fur in your ear. I'm gonna pull you both in, and I'm gonna be like, "You don't want to start a fight until we get Bad Tooth out of here safely. That's the whole plan. If y'all want to get your reward, then that's how it has to go. So let's figure out where the fuck he is. There we go.
What do you think I was trying to do here?
You're arguing over the enemy."
I'm just gonna lay the burlap sack gently over the kobold. And I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna look at you
We're tucking back in.
and I'm gonna point to both directions and be like,
I point to the darkness that you can't see, and there's.
I put a hand on your shoulder and go,
There's a mine cart over there with tracks where it looks like they dragged somebody through.
oh, that's a good job.
Thank you, I can see. Let's go.
I rest my hand on your shoulder again, and Pass Without a Trace lasts for an hour, so I don't know, just to keep in mind the time frame.
Okay, sure.
Walking.
So you're passing the sleeping kobolds.
Yeah, kobolds.
I guess
Well, kobold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them there.
I guess I
Okay.
put my claws away.
Save them for a rainy day. You do head over toward the minecart then? Is that what you said?
Yes. Because you said that I saw all the tracks there, so.
Traxes.
The-
in the snare.
The tracks that split off as you get closer, you notice that the bridge that it is built on has crumbled. You can tell that there's quite a gap from one end to the next, but the tracks running perpendicular to where you are traveling head back towards, it looks like the tunnel where the entrance would have been.
Okay.
Good job, boys. We found a 10-foot gap.
I would say at 60 feet, you can see the other side of that gap. Sorry.
Okay.
I thought you meant, wait, it still might be a 60-foot gap?
I mean, from where he's standing, with 60 feet of dark vision, they would be able to see the other end of that gap.
I can't.
How far of a gap is it?
As you get closer,
I also have dark vision.
you would say it is about 15 feet wide.
Oh, that's not as bad. As 60 feet.
What's the wall situation like around this gap?
The wall situation around the
Yeah, what's the wall situation?
gap? Well, where you are walking from, there is a wall to your right, and it kind of leads, where you're walking leads along there. The gap is where you're standing, where the tracks begin, the wall heads to your left, which would be then, again, towards the entrance of this mine, the first entrance that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
There are no other walls around, just clears a chasm.
Okay. But on the left side, there's a wall.
Yes.
Along
It
the
doesn't-
gap.
Yes. It is along the chasm. It does not really give you much to climb
What is your
along the
jump
wall.
under
You know what I mean?
in 5e?
Athletics.
You can jump. If you get a running start, you can jump equal to 2 times your something or other.
And Silver
Jump is a
Orb-
really weird mechanic in there.
Silver Orb did redeem 600 points for inspiration. 1d4 for Kryson.
Awesome.
Hey, look at that.
What am I doing?
All right. It looks like all 3 of you boys do have some inspiration die.
So I'm
One
gonna
being a
use mine
d8. For
Yeah, I know what I
Revga.
want.
Okay, wait. I can see 60 feet.
Yeah, it would all.
jump work?
Is there
2 times.
Any kind of protrusions along the wall above the chasm? Like anything that, like I have a grappling hook, anything that might be sturdy enough so I can get that up there?
Nothing really that you could see. Not along this chasm. It's pretty high and pretty.
So you could jump
I see.
16 feet.
Okay.
It's
I would have
deeper
to
than it is higher. You know what I mean? Because I would say there's no kind of supports built into or nailed into the ceiling.
Does the terrain across look difficult?
The terrain across is quite difficult because there's no floor.
Oh.
Remember, it's the tracks are broken. There's a chasm.
Across the pit.
Oh, across the pit? No. No, it's just a regular.
So
no,
it's
just regular
15
track.
feet and it's not a difficult terrain across.
Correct.
Long jump reads when you make a long jump, you can cover the number of feet up to your strength score. I have 16. And
Okay.
It's not a roll. It's just a running start.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I'm a long jumper.
All right, go for it.
What's your strength?
Oh, not.
Are you gonna be able to do that?
It's gonna be close.
I'm a cat, baby. I always land on my feet.
I would appreciate if you've got a rope, maybe hold on to it.
Well, I was looking for somewhere to put my grappling hook, but as you can see,
If only we had a sure way over.
I could just hold it while I jump.
Well, you're already over. Maybe we toss him the grappling hook and let him look for a place to tie it off.
or maybe he can scout ahead, because that might not even be the way to go.
Well, that's
There is the other entrance near us, right? That we haven't.
Oh,
been
I don't
through.
know if this is the place we should be splitting up.
No, you trust me.
Well, he can see 60. He can see in the dark like I can. So he doesn't need to go and stay over there, but he can go over there, look around, and if he sees.
I'm
them-
over there. I'm gonna go look around.
Yeah, like.
Okay, well we'll stay here.
All right. So you do jump across then?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That
You
was
jump
the question.
across. You jump across and you reach the end of the tracks that lead this way.
Illusory train.
Along this ledge, to your right is a set of crates. They look a little bit newer than the old, decrepit, and rotten ones that you've seen before. And to the left, there is, I would say, a wooden floor. Actually, it looks like there are some sleeping rolls with. They seem occupied.
One way or the other way?
I'm gonna get you.
When you jump across,
Okay.
to your right, you have the crates, the storage crates, barrels and crates. To your left, there is a wooden floor with several sleeping bags. Seem occupied.
I'm gonna walk back to the chasm and be like, whichever direction, facing them, whichever direction the kobolds would be, I'd be like, more of sleep. This way.
He needs to take a nap.
We're sleeping enemies.
I'll yell. I'll yell.
I'd rather not.
I see you go, and I'm like,
Could you try asking him if there's like more to see down that path, or if it's just like another little sleeping area?
Yeah, just come over. Like this, at this point, we're gonna waste 20 minutes trying to
I
fucking.
throw you the grappling hook.
Tink.
Good throw, good catch. It could be debated.
Tie that shit off and let us come over.
I find a spot in the ground to kick it into the dirt.
Yeah, there are some posts along the tracks that you can dig it into.
Tight.
While they're climbing across, I'd like to get a closer look at the barrels and the crates.
Crate and barrel.
Just kind of walk up.
Sure. If you want to walk up and you want to like actually check them out, I'd say for an investigation, if you want to like peek in or try to figure out what's in.
Just want to see if there's anything behind them. I'm not looking to open anything yet.
Okay. Really, nothing behind them or between them. They are just crates. As far as you're aware, there's nothing behind them or between them. I said.
Wooden, and they're all wooden and stuff.
Yes.
I wanna. Am I near one at all? Like as I look behind.
Yeah. They're kind of bordering the wall actually. So there's not much room behind them. But if you still peek, you don't notice anything behind them.
I specifically wait till he's walking across and I kind of kick one, but make it look like I did it on accident, even though he can't see me.
Okay.
Just kind of like not make a noise, not try to make a noise, but just.
You want to see if it's full of stuff?
Feel the density.
Okay.
Like a very.
Is it a
slight-
solid thud or a hollow thud?
It
Kind of
is-
see if something knocks back.
It's a solid thud.
Solid thud.
Solid thud.
Dense.
Larry's in his forever home. Watch our collector review now.
God, we plug in every stream. Since October. I'm like a horror movie. I guess, I just, it's a dense.
If there's like no other way out of here and there's just a bunch of sleeping kobolds over there, do we want to head back and try the other route?
Or, crazy thought, we go down the path that has people in it because that's usually how things like this.
Oh, there's a path beyond it.
Well, I didn't check that part. Also, you're here now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
How did you sneak up on me?
Look, I'm a quick climber. It's that pass without a trace. I'm telling you, if you would just stealth, it's great.
What is Revga doing through this?
I mean, I get over there, I see all the sleeping bags and such.
Can't you do like a windmill thing?
I'm holding Revga's shoulder to guide me through the dark, so when I get up there, he's there as well.
Not if you're talking to me.
We're all there.
I'm at the opposite end looking at crates.
I don't speak kobold. Okay. I say we just keep going deeper. It says, but we don't have any more leads. Like, we might as well just keep going.
Do more hand signs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where you're at, to your right again is the crates and barrels. To the left is the wooden floor with occupied sleeping bags. You do see a smaller path. It's large enough for you to fit through, though.
It ain't small if it's 7 foot. I'm sorry.
Narrower path.
Okay.
Sorry, a narrower path. But still large enough for you to fit through.
It's like in a horror game where they give you the little like spot where you have to hit the command button to squeeze through.
Or the action movies where they always funnel everybody into a tunnel so that all the people come out them one at a time.
Yeah.
Oddly specific scenario.
Right.
Is that the one? Is that past the cobalt or is that past the crates?
That is past both of them. It is after each. They flank the pathway to it.
Oh, if we're gonna have to kill these guys anyway, I say we open some crates up.
We're not necessarily gonna have to kill them. All we have to do is get this guy out, and everybody's out like a light. We're
They're in
doing
our
really
way.
good. They're not in our way because we can just be quiet and go past them. And even if they would follow us, like through this thing, and they wake up,
Hold on.
we've got them in a perfect funnel.
Okay, listen. I have a 1d8 inspiration.
Oh no, we're missing some coup de grace here.
I have an idea. Yeah. I have an idea.
Are you gonna start a fight?
Not specifically.
Not.
Why don't you just stab them before they wake up?
Go ahead. I can't see. You're doing what you're doing.
So,
I'm gonna try to get realistic.
I am going to... We coup de grace one of these guys, right? And I take one of my javelins and we like skewer their fucking corpse into the wall.
So.
We skewer their corpse into the wall nearby. I start yipping loudly to alarm them, and we can scuttle away through there while they're all dealing with the chaos.
Wouldn't that kind of put them all at this bottleneck that we're gonna have to come back out of?
Not if we do set.
That might be a great idea. I was gonna say that might be a great idea when we're leaving. Like to use these guys as a distraction as we're getting across that 15-foot chasm.
I guess I'm wondering, just like at this point, we have no idea where they're at in here. I think the small corridor that we just found is a good bet, but like it's as good a guess as any.
We still have a lot of time on Pass Without a Trace.
This is a corridor that has been across a chasm where the tracks have essentially ended. Just letting you know that.
Yeah.
You saw the dragging go
Maybe we're
up
not
to
on
the
the right
mine
path at
guard.
all.
Well,
Possible. For all of them
I
to
think
jump
when he
across
says
with
tracks, he
everything they have.
means like mine tracks, not the
Yeah.
tracks I've been
Cart
following in the
tracks.
woods.
Yes, cart
Yeah, not the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really say that.
So we don't have to be on this side. There's other paths.
Yeah, we
Do
can
you-
try to sneak down that corridor, or we go back the way we came.
Do you
in.
want to double
Oh,
back?
sorry.
Were we the double back boys?
Can that not be the party?
Let's double back. Let's check the other spot.
Yeah, at least a
you
little
do
bit.
feel as though this area does not hold great importance.
This celestial hand just kind of comes up and
Yeah.
waves a
Something
big "Don't go here."
Pulling you, I
I
mean,
still want to open the crate.
A big silver orb descends.
a silver orb descends. You feel as though its wise presence is telling you that it's possible that you may need to go back across that chasm. You said you wanted to check the barrels or crates again.
Yeah, I want to open one.
Open one.
Crack a cold one open with the kobolds.
Inside the crates, it smells kind of awful. It seems as though it's rotten provisions.
Yay!
In the one barrel that is over there, that is all still intact, you pry the lid off, and inside you find a fine powder. You smell it. It doesn't really have much of a smell. The taste is kind of sulfury. It is a fine powder.
Yummy.
Actually, I'm just gonna walk. Okay. Are you guys back across the chasm?
Yeah,
Leap.
at least I am.
Oh, I'll pull. After they're getting across, I'll pull out the grapple hook and I'll leap across and hand it back to Jack.
Is it a? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then I will hand you this sack of powder and be like, I don't know what this is, and you seem to know more about random things than I do.
We'll start making that a cameo appearance, so we'll find a way to fit you in as like
So what is
a story mechanic.
it? Hi, I found this. What is it?
The silver orb descends from the.
I am in the dark, but I would like to try to make a rudimentary assumption to what I think this stuff may be. Substance.
Roll me a nature check.
Could I convince you on medicine?
Actually, yeah. That actually may be better.
Good.
17.
This tastes like a combination of stones that's often used during excavations. They grind it into a fine powder, and it reacts violently to flame.
Oh, that's black powder.
Ooh. That's the things they put in the shooty bags, right?
Those don't exist. Yet. Maybe.
I got attacked by the world government, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
If anybody would have it.
Listen, this isn't this isn't a seasoning for your pork roast. Let's. Oh, you may hang on to it. Yeah, absolutely. I would keep it somewhere away from flammables, though.
I'm made of hair. Well, a lot of me is.
Does that?
I wouldn't be near flame.
Oh, perfect. All right, let's head down that other path. Maybe stealthily.
I walk down the other path.
I hate him.
Okay. So you start walking down the other path.
Maybe I just don't understand what stealth is. Did you ever think of that?
It's. I put a hand on his shoulder.
Oh no, I didn't say that out loud. I just metagaming.
I mean, if you're walking brazenly forward, I will once again put a hand on your shoulder and say, you know, with the darkness clinging around us, we can keep to the shadows a little bit better.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is they'll be able to see you. But if we go quietly,
But they
they're
can
not
see.
gonna. No, right, but if we go quietly,
I'm quiet.
they won't.
You keep making me talk. Have we got there yet?
Oh, okay. You're
At this
continuing.
point, I'm making
So,
you on stealth.
And how is Revga traveling?
Quietly.
Quietly.
But he's right behind me trying to negotiate with him.
Yeah, I
so
still have my hand on his shoulder.
I'm just like, it's like dead ass stare. Like, please. get me
Don't
the
waste
fuck
my
out of
second
this
level
cave.
spell slot. I've got 2 of them.
Y'all are doing great.
Like, please get me out of this cave. Let's find this guy.
Multiple
before
times
we
we
alert
had a
the
chance
entire
to coup de
fucking
grace shit. It's not because I fucked up stealth.
Poor spellcasters.
Have
For-
I done anything wrong?
For only 1 bit, you can help feed a spellcaster whose spells are going to waste. 1 bit a month, at least.
2,000 channel points and I get a spell slot back?
2 out of 3 people say it's great.
No, I don't think 2,000 channel points gets you a spell back.
So, this other path.
The other path, you travel about 30, 40 feet. I'd say that's about 40 feet. It does split off to the left and to the right. Quickly off to the left, there's kind of a across the way section. It is rather lit with torches, so you can see in there. You're getting a bit of a glow of that light. There are
Okay, look, there'll be
more
the
tables, more benches there, as if this may have been where the miners would have eaten, before or after work, or whether on their breaks. To the right, you do see another torch down the way where the pathway bends. You hear more yipping down that way.
So something's awake.
voting sense if they.
Is there any, so we can see the room but nobody's in it?
You can see the room, but from where you're at, you don't see the entire room.
I'll make a trustworthy decision and not go first.
Well, you can go first. Just do it quietly.
I'm making a trustworthy decision and not going first.
Alright, I think that we should just be heading towards the yipping.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
it's
should.
just who's entering the room first.
Alright, I will lead the way.
I think
I
yeah.
will.
I'm
Should I attempt to re-stealth from my very early premature stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I
assume
would
we
like
should.
to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, if we have to. We've done a lot of shit since our last stealth.
28.
14.
Right?
That's
No, that's a
plus-
30.
Choo! Woo!
That's a 30 to stealth. That's because of you. That's
Woo!
all you. I
See,
just
it's not
rolled
waste,
good.
man.
I've just rolled good.
You did
It's a
great.
good thing you were going last. You don't have to stealth, you're in last.
All right. Very lovely stealth roll you've got there.
I can jump chasms in a
Thank
single
him.
mouth.
You do head down that pathway. It does wind to the left and then to the right. And as you turn to the right, you're able to see the farther end. Well, this is still the chasm continuing. A bridge reaches across. Across the chasm, however, is very brightly lit. The light doesn't really reach you as much as it does illuminate the other side of the cavern. To your left, about 15 feet up, it seems as though there could have been like an office area. You see tables and candles lit. The kobolds may have been making use of this. There is a ledge that can be reached up that way. Straight across the chasm, however, is a more of a landing unloading section where there is a minecart, but it is tipped over. Even further, you see a large iron pot. Underneath it is a fire.
Booyah.
Booyag. Above that is a cage. In the cage, you do see yipping, bad tooth, crag collar.
So he's above a boiling pot. How far is the chasm?
How far is the chasm? This is about 20 feet.
Oh no!
You think you got me, little? You think you got me, huh?
Well, this is what Revga is able to see. Was he just scouting ahead?
I'm
Yeah,
letting
he did
him
stealth
go.
the scout.
But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned.
I'm
it, 'cause
following
I
like
was-
10 or 15 feet behind because I wanted him to move forward a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. So like, yeah, I would have been like, all right, I would have taken your hand, and I would have put it on his shoulder, and I'd have been like, And I just like melted into the shadow. That ridiculous story.
As a barbarian.
Yeah, that's the kind of
exactly.
stuff that you can do.
That's the joke.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Yeah?
Oh, do we catch up?
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean,
I didn't know if you were waiting for them, if they were proceeding.
No, I just wanted to make it. I left you there
yeah.
so that I could sneak without you being like, I don't know what's going on.
We eventually come up behind and just go, whoa.
Okay.
Oh, bad
Yeah.
tooth.
We found it.
Okay, well, how many, no other kobolds?
No cops.
I was gonna say goblinoids.
I guess the only way I can jump
No
farther
cops,
is
right?
at the
There's no
discretion of-
5-0 in here, yeah?
I would allow an attempted roll.
Yeah, but if I fall, I
You-
die.
Well, you can make it across this one. This bridge is connected.
Yeah, this bridge is
This
intact.
minecart
Oh,
track is connected here.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
intact.
I was like, if I fall, I die. Like,
But we don't see other kobolds on the other side except for the one in the cage who's yelling.
Correct.
So
this is easy fix.
So let me understand correctly. On our side, is that like second level like office area, or was that that's what he said?
It is above you and to the left.
Okay.
It may be a bit of a jump, but you could make it if you felt daring.
Time for a little hidey ho?
Do I see like, what are the odds of there being some kind of like cable from the higher level office over to the other side somewhere, or anything like that? I'm just looking. I'm going to look around there, in that area.
It does appear as though there could have been one at one point, but the rope actually leads from a post up at that area down along the cliffside.
Oh, so it's just hanging, like the rope's hanging on this side of where it would have been.
Right.
So it's failed. Okay.
It has been separated.
Mm-hmm.
I can also go scout ahead by turning into a bat.
There you go.
Like, if it'll drop, pass without a trace, but I think it kind of suited our purposes for its necessity.
Yeah, it worked out great for me.
As soon as he says that, I turn into a bat and fly across.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a closer look.
All right. So, in bat form,
Now I'm making a decision.
you fly across, echolocating your way over. You're flying around. You don't seem to spot any kobolds initially, other than Badtooth Cragcaller. You notice that as you reach across and past the cage, to the right there is another den-like area, a large, I would call it a room anyway. There are about a dozen kobolds sleeping in there. Only one is on a bed though, and he's quite bulkier than the rest of the kobolds.
Okay. I want to look around. There's no sentries or lookouts now that I'm across the chasm that I could see.
No.
I also want to take a look at that ledge that he was talking about
Right.
because now I'm on the other side and I can kind of see it a little better.
You do see a ramp from your side.
Mhm.
You do see a ramp that leads up, and when you do fly up there into that little, I guess I would call it seems like an office area. Maybe like a foreman might have been. You do see several kobolds who are awake, playing with bones. They're like rolling bones and playing some sort of game with bones on the tables.
And when I'm up there, do they have a clear vantage point of the bridge across?
They do, but they are not watching it at all.
Mm.
A couple of questions while he's doing this, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. One, how far away from where we're at is the pot?
With the chasm being 20 feet, I would say another 40 feet, about 60 feet away.
Okay. How big is the pot?
How big is the pot? Enough for that iron cage to fit in. About 5 feet wide.
Big pot. That's a big old gumbo.
Manageable.
Man, if you and I. Alright. I have plans, but I can't talk. Wait, you didn't go up with him, did you?
He's
No,
a
I
bat
flew
right
over
now.
as a bat.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna come up to you. And I'm looking at what you're looking at. And I'm just gonna kinda like
If we eliminate the threat of it all, even if everything goes south, he can't accidentally die.
Yeah, as I like side eye you and be like, you thinking what I'm thinking? With that big ass pot.
Yeah. And old Hemi ain't here to say no.
This satisfies my chaos. Like he literally like does this like evil ass grin and he's just like, yes.
When
this
mother's
satisfies
away.
my battle lust.
Children were murdered.
Well, it's not murder. I'm just gonna go spill the pot.
Okay.
We're gonna go kill all the younglings. And not just the men, but the women and children too.
Okay, my intention is to just take some damage and go spill the pot.
That's a Star Wars reference.
Okay, I'm just.
That sounds
I
awful
got
though,
it.
don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's combining the anyway.
After I survey and get my fill, I'm gonna circle back around to the platform with
So,
my other two
I-
knuckleheads.
Well, I guess I don't know because I didn't see this, so I can't ask.
Are we sprinting? Because if I'm encouraged, I will go.
The only thing you
I
guys
have
did
bad
see.
sense.
Okay, so
I am reckless to the point that it puts myself in danger.
Revga
Explains more of his idea of the plan first.
It's giving Mama back. It's giving Mama time to come back.
All he's gonna say is, I bet you they're sleeping around here. If we find where they're sleeping and we spill that fucking pot of shit onto them while they're sleeping, we'll cause enough chaos.
I
We
think
can
it's.
get them out of here.
I think it's 5 feet. I'm just trying to knock it over so we can save his life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're not nearby, we might have to move it.
Oh, hey there, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Listen, so be kind of behind the pot. There's this place where like 12 of them are sleeping. There's one like really bulky guy too. He looks really scary.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a ramp going up to that office place, and there's a bunch of sentries posted there, but they're not really paying attention. But they can definitely see the bridge. So if we go quietly enough, I think we can break him out without having any none the wiser.
Cool. Did you see how you could get him free?
Yeah, he's in a cage.
But you don't know how to get him out of the cage?
Oh, well, I assume you'd open the cage and let him out.
You know what? You're probably right. You figure that out. We'll do our thing. And I immediately just take off towards the pod. You're on a bit of a timer.
Oh, and now he's yelling.
You said the big guy was there. I'd look for him, and I start running as well, I guess.
Oh, dear.
I'm running straight towards the pot. I have 35 speed, and I'm in a dead sprint.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, same.
Okay.
I guess
All
except
right.
the 35.
So they run
speed
for the
part.
pot, the cauldron, to try to tip it. Oh, so you're running for the cauldron. All right.
Kiss the cauldron.
Running for the cauldron, looking at Bad Tooth like,
That's rude. That's just rude.
telling him, shush.
Oh, great. Yeah, rude.
Stop yipping. Or maybe keep yipping. Keep yipping. Keep doing your normal thing.
Yeah.
Keep acting normal. Sad. Depressed. Dying.
He does stop yipping in surprise, not knowing who you are.
Oh, yeah,
And
he
then
doesn't know us. We're just fucking random people.
He knows me.
You're not coming.
I mean, after you two run across, I'm gonna follow behind you.
As a reaction, he's not sure of who you are. He does stop yipping. He gets quiet, and he's just
knows.
astounded. He doesn't know what you want, and he's staring at you.
Let me know when I hit that pot.
In general, he just stops yipping. He's actually even more frightened than he was before. He doesn't know how he's going to die this time.
I start walking across the bridge
This
and
time.
just going like this at him, hoping he sees me like...
I'm hitting that pot with a dead
I kind of wanted to just keep them doing that, just to.
Yeah.
It's interesting. He figures it out, and he smiles because he remembers you. He remembers Hemlock, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, okay, somebody's here to save me. They finally sent somebody to save me." And he starts yipping again, the way he was before.
And I continue making my way across the bridge, watching these two are in a dead sprint, so they get there
Right.
before I do.
So you do get to the cauldron, both of you.
Or you what?
I'm not gonna
The pot. Okay.
Yeah.
the faster we get this done, the less we have to burn.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like gonna
Remember how I just said
Flying.
in your fire?
flying sidekick into this pot.
Okay. It's pretty brilliant. Let's.
I will use my 1d8 to assist me.
I'm
Oh.
gonna let you guys roll a. Whoever would like to roll the strength check for it, the other may do an assist.
I have 16.
I also have 16 strength. Are you skilled in athletics?
Yes.
I figured you would be. So we're literally dead even. So whoever wants it. You
He
want
said
it?
he was running first.
Go for it.
Dead sprint.
Or I
Go.
guess, did you say you were running first?
I
can't
took
remember.
off first, but that doesn't mean that he can't be faster than me.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure he is.
So how do you want us to do this?
So
he's got
then you
35
will
speed.
roll the strength
Yeah.
Okay.
check, and
Can I
or
convince you for athletics?
Yeah, sure. And Revga, I'm gonna want an assist check, whatever. If you would rather use strength or athletics.
I'm gonna make
Okay,
sure this.
I'll
I'm
use
gonna
athletics.
preemptively. I'm going to roll my inspiration die from good old Silver Orb.
Okay. Silver orbs, inspiration die, not going to waste.
Oh, you're gonna need it.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
He got a 19.
Cool.
I got
I get
a 24 total.
So I got an advantage,
Okay.
right? Okay, cool. I need that.
4
So
plus.
9 plus 4. Thank you, Silver Orb.
There it goes. And with your assist, I would say since that was such a fantastic assist, together combined, you are both
Aw,
able to knock
yeah.
over this giant iron cauldron and send the boiling water spilling out towards the back of the cavern.
Thank you, Silver Orb. My plan worked.
Well played, he says. Brilliant.
Good stuff. All right, the pot is knocked over. So now he can't accidentally die.
But he's now stuck in. Yeah, I mean, he's.
Did you find the big guy?
Do I hear rustling?
I want to hear about the screams of the sleeping kobolds that just got boiled alive in their
There's
sleep.
nothing near the cauldron. We just
See, that was why my other plan was so much more prudent.
It
We
was
carried the
15
cauldron.
feet away. The cauldron is literally sitting on fire and hot. We're lucky he didn't have us take damage when we hit the fucking pot. You wanted to carry a boiling pot of whatever is in this that was meant to kill him
Maybe it's
over to
difficult
sleeping
terrain.
units?
Maybe we
You don't know that the rings are
Maybe
hot.
we made difficult terrain.
The rings on the side
it's-
to lift it ain't gonna be hot.
The pot's out of the bag.
The oil's out of the pot.
At least he won't fall into the boiling water and be cooked alive.
Yes.
He might fall into the fire, but he
Oh,
might
we were
roll
just
away.
gonna pull
so
a
that's
Medea family reunion on him. We were gonna like kill him.
fine. And
I just wanted to boil some kobolds alive in their sleep.
You wouldn't even let me
Sam was
kill
a
them
big
in their
deal.
sleep, let alone freaking boil them alive.
Well, because now was the opportune moment.
the knocking over the cauldron not only spills the water everywhere, but does make a loud clattering sound.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It do. Along the rocky floor, it does roll and tumble, echoing a loud clanging sound.
Well, I take it
From which
back.
way?
This isn't what I thought now.
From the cauldron that you knocked over.
Oh, okay.
It is making lots of noise.
I thought the kobolds were making a noise already.
Almost like a gong, even.
They're about to be.
All right, we should probably get the cage down.
I just try to grab onto the cage and pull and see if I can just yank it down from where it's at.
You are having quite a rough time trying to just pull.
Is it chain or rope?
It is chain.
Of course.
I'm a lion. I can't do
I'm
anything.
gonna use my dark
I don't have
vision
possible thumbs.
to look around and see where that there chain leads.
Okay, the chain is quite tight along the ceiling of the cavern. It does lead off to the left, just beyond a ramp.
Redeem 1d6. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be reading it because looks like you're going to need to read this.
1d6, yep. Looks like you're gonna need this, guys. Rock, paper, scissors to determine who gets 1d6 inspiration.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, wait.
We do.
We all beat each
Wow.
other.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm determining.
Fucking rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes!
Okay, you're good.
I get a
You
D6. Good thing you didn't even. Oh, you did have one.
I still have my D4. I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, you can't even get it.
Ha. Yeah, me neither. I didn't use my D8.
Thanks, Bass.
We had fun. Thank
There
you.
you go.
All right.
Okay.
Do I
Kryson
see?
gets a d6 inspiration die.
Do I see a door on this cage?
You do see it along this side. It would open up on the side.
And is there a latch there that I can pull to get him free?
There once was.
Oh yeah.
Is there a
There once was.
is there a keyhole?
No.
Okay.
Smash and
There
grab.
would have been some kind of latch that would allow you to open it, but it seems as though it was broken off or twisted enough to where it does not function as intended.
Okay.
But there's like
Where-
a door to the cage.
Yes.
Where
You can see a lever if you follow it even farther along the walls, along the ceiling, and along the wall. But it is beyond a ramp. It does appear as though there is some type of mechanism that would blow it.
I'm trying to think. I want to do something crazy, but I don't know how I can pull it off.
I can lift you up to be level with the cage.
I was gonna try to tie my gunpowder sack to it and shoot a fire.
That would kill
how
him.
far
No,
away?
if you blow off the bottom, it's an iron cage, and it's
He's gonna lose a foot at least.
as long as he doesn't lose the tooth.
Eh,
That's his character.
that would be a blessing.
That's his
How far
character.
away?
I was gonna ask how far away the chain is along the wall, because I could try to just huck a javelin up there and like.
And just break the chain.
Mhm. But it's also he's gonna drop like a sack of shit.
Yeah, but we can move him off a fire.
Does anybody have a lockpicking kit?
No.
I don't know.
He said there was no lock on the cage.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
How far away?
Think about breaking metal.
How far away is the lever?
No, well, yes, and also how far away is like
At that
chain
point.
in the wall? I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that point, just how high up is the ceiling? So it would be taut there between two pulleys, and you could just try to.
That's what I'm thinking.
How high up is the chain into the ceiling?
Oh, okay. The chain along the ceiling is. The chain along the ceiling is 40 feet high.
So I think you'd have disadvantage on it because it's outside your first increment, but.
That's for the javelins. I could throw the trident.
The what?
The trident!
The trident.
Like the gum.
Are any kobolds making noise yet?
Um,
Or did that pot literally not freaking affect us?
It's all sand.
it gonged.
Alright,
gone,
I'm
It gonged.
gonna use my D8 of inspiration. I'm going to try to throw my trident up at the chain and shatter, break the chain.
If it doesn't do
Okay.
it, I want you to sing the song "You Could Never Break the Chain."
Well, you're out of luck because I
You
don't know that.
you may attempt it. It does appear as though it's a pretty sturdy chain if it's holding up this cage, but they do look a little rusty. Maybe hitting it in the right spot. If you would like to.
Alright.
That
try.
DM code for get a crit, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm using my D8 of inspiration Silver Robe gifted me earlier. Thank you very much.
Hey.
That's
an
a 5.
extra 5.
On top of.
I'm using
Spaghetti.
athletics to do this.
Well, wouldn't it just be an attack roll?
Oh. What
With the javelin?
Yeah, it would be a regular attack roll.
Since I'm throwing it?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's still based.
Well, it's still a 6. So 22, 27.
Ooh. That's a pretty high roll.
Mr. Revga,
Yes.
high or low?
That's
gonna
the
say
end for you
low.
didn't get a crit.
I'm gonna say low.
But you did really well, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
You say low?
I'm gonna say low.
Give him the low.
Your javelin flies true. It does hit the chain, but it does not appear to break it. It just your trident and that's your trident does fall back down. It is not damaged, but that attack was unsuccessful, seemingly.
Okay. Well, I did my best, guys.
I'm gonna look at Bad Tooth and see if he's signaling at anything.
No, he's still yipping.
All right.
Is
He
it?
wasn't sure.
Sprinting for this lever at this fucking point.
I was gonna say, can I peek my head and look at the kobolds that I saw sleeping?
Yeah. At this point, just so we keep everybody in turn, could
Sure.
I get initiatives?
Oh, ooh. Woof.
Yeah. Same. 6.
11.
5.
Oh.
100 push-ups.
5.
Yep.
Hemlock's was
11.
11.
Mine was 6.
Okay.
Remember, I said find the big one. If you don't want to kill them all, kill the head. The Hydra will fall. Yeah, that's right. If you cut off the head of a Hydra, it just stops, right?
All right.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
So we'll say that after Revga goes, we'll allow Kryson to go.
Like now?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just, again, just to keep track
Yeah.
of the
Bridge
turn.
towards the lever.
Even though his roll was highest,
I got
you'll
you.
get to start the next one.
Lever sprint.
Lever sprint. Okay, so you're sprinting for the lever. As you do sprint for that lever, and you cross over the ramp to get to the lever, you
I do a sick kickflip.
hear several yips and shouts
And screaming all about.
and screaming all about. They do the hokey pokey, and they call your bitch ass out. The yipping is coming from up to your left along the ramp where that office was.
Is it like a ramp like I could jump off of and land in front of them, or?
It does lead up into the left into that area. Your lever is going to be on the right. Decisions. So you can head for those kobolds to try to take them out, or you can go for the lever to save that tooth.
I'm gonna run and hit the lever and then turn my way towards the ramp,
Okay.
and I'll keep going for as long as you let me.
I'm going to let you stop there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I'll keep going.
All right. You go to pull the lever down. Give me. What's your strength score? It's 16.
16.
We won't make you roll for that.
Yeah.
It is stuck a little bit, but you manage to yank it down, and you see the gear start turning, the chain starts spinning, and it does send Bad Tooth to downward. Anyway. You turn to face the kobolds coming down the ramp.
Banana.
And
Banana's so good, yeah.
Hemlock's turn.
Now that now that it is on the ground, I would like to use a bonus action to use my Oh, you're not in the ore though.
No, you're cool. Take care of you. I can be back.
I can be back.
I got an idea. I wouldn't have did this if I didn't have a plan.
I'll save that ability, and I'm just gonna, now that the cage is on the ground, I want to try to, like where the latch was, I want to try to see if I can just rip the door off of, see if I can, like, if I feel the door, does it feel like it still moves? Do I feel like if I
It
pull
jiggles
hard,
a little bit.
if I pull hard enough, it might come loose?
It's possible, yeah. It's kind of an older cage. Again, even along the chain, it's a little bit rusty.
Mhm.
If you work it enough, it probably could break.
But it's not likely. But realistically, I don't see us finding a way out of this, anyways. I'm gonna try to just yank on that door.
All right.
I'm gonna yank that door.
Yank that door.
do
that strength check, sir, please.
I am so strong. That is a
Woo!
21.
You are strong.
It's my big form.
That's a better strength roll than I've had today.
You notice that it gets a little looser with each yank, but you're still not opening it yet.
Just keep doing it.
Okay, well that would be my action, and no, I can't hold a bonus action. I cannot hold a bonus action.
I don't think so.
For my bonus action, I'm just going to re-up my shillelagh and pass.
Okay.
Just start hitting it with the fucking stick.
Well, I yank on it a little bit, and then I have to pick up, because if I ever let go of it, Shillelagh goes away. So I pick it up and I recast it, and then...
Oh, to me, it's just like a pickle jar, like when it's still not loosening, so you have to take a butter knife and beat it around the rim.
Oh, yeah!
Beat it on the door.
Oh, that's what I should have... I know what I'm doing next turn.
Oh.
We'll see if that works.
It's the pickle jar.
It's a kobold pickle.
Kobolds are stupid. It's
Kobolds are
a
just
pickle
pickled
jar.
goblinoids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank God we lost the eco. That was
That's
offensive.
Yeah, that's fantasy
Yeah,
racist.
that's
I'm sorry. But that's my turn.
Did he make
All
this
right.
hole?
Well, at this point, after that countdown, I'm gonna have to ask for combat initiative.
Ooh, new initiative rolls!